A struggle for one Midlands dad as he works to provide for his family while his child must quarantine at home. As News 19's Julia Kaufman explains, he's unable to work while his daughter is e-learning and he doesn't know where to turn.
Stuck in a house on Zoom. A reality many students are facing due to quarantine.
It was just someone in her class that tested positive for COVID, and the whole class had to quarantine.
Jaquan Riley is father of 5 and 6-year-olds Madison and Zion.
My son is in first grade and my daughter is in kindergarten.
Madison's learning has gone temporarily virtual, like this Zoom interview.
They gave me the letter and said, hey, unfortunately your child was around someone who tested positive and they're going to have to quarantine until September the 7th. And I was like,
quarantine, a vital tool schools need to use to stop the spread, but a tough situation for Jaquan, a single working parent.
Okay, now what do I do now?
Madison is on day 2 of quarantine. Jaquan can keep his job while home with her, but without pay.
I work as a service, we make tips. It's just a thing of just waiting until she goes back to school to go back to work.
He says he has no option of at-home childcare so he can work.
I didn't have somebody to watch my kids during the process. So that has been a challenge, only because, like I said, with being a single parent and trying to find someone to watch them.
Many parents are in the same situation as Jaquan. He hopes his story will highlight the lack of help available for parents like him. News 19 tried getting resources from the Department of Education. A spokesperson suggested parents work with their employers to find a schedule that works for them while in quarantine. There's also a free resource that may be able to connect parents with childcare. For more information, head to WLTX.com.
We also reached out to the governor's office about parents who are struggling to work while their kids are quarantined. A spokesperson told News 19 in this quote, you can see on your screen, the governor's position on allowing parents to decide what's best for their children hasn't changed at all. That statement goes on to say they are, however, keeping a close eye on the number of students who are being quarantined and understand the frustration of parents who are put in extremely difficult situations because of those decisions.